Moving on to race number 3 now. It's the grade 1 and 2 pace for grades 1 and 2, funnily enough. It's over a mile, 8 runners. Number 1 on top 24.6 is the drive of Chris Nichol, drawn 4. Number 2 Magic Touch with Andrew Cairns, drawn 1. Number 3 Gemma's Music is now the drive of John Clark. That's John Clark, your driver, for number 3 Gemma's Music, drawn 3. Amendment to the programme, Big Shock is now on the gate, drawn 2. That's number 4 Big Shock is now on the gate, drawn 2. Karen Rudd is the driver. The following are on a trail of 10 yards. That's number 5 Glenarn Boy, the drive of Pam Haythornthwaite, drawn 2. Number 6 Three's a Crowd with Steve Browell, drawn 4. Number 7 Howard's Gigolo with Mick Lord, drawn 1. And number 8 Saunders Fearless with Rocker Laidler, drawn 3. 8 runners for race number 3.
In our third race of the afternoon, runners are coming down then for the parade. First one to come past us will be number 1. This is On Top 24.6 with Chris Nichol taking the drive, is on the gate and drawn in 4. Next one to come down will be number 2. This is Magic Touch with Andrew Cairns, blue and white colours, drawn in 1 on the gate. So they're the first 2 to come down. The next one to come down past us is going to be number 3. This is Gemma's Music. John Clark now taking the drive. We believe anyway, in purple and white colours, Gemma's Music. That's drawn 3 on the gate. And then the next one to make its way round, number 5, Glenarn Boy with Pam Haythornthwaite, red and yellow colours. And Glenarn Boy is drawn in 2 on a 10-yard trail. Following this one up is number 8 Saunders Fearless with Rocker Laidler, maroon and white colours, drawn in 3 on a 10-yard trail. Then number 6, which is Three's a Crowd with Stephen Browl, blue and white colours. Three's a Crowd is drawn in 4 on a 10-yard trail. And also number 7 going round here, Howard's Gigolo with Mick Lord, pale blue colours. And this one is drawn in 1 on a 10-yard trail. And just making its way out there was number 4 Big Shock, who's just coming around the turn into the straight there. Look out for Kathy Red Silks of black with the red and white chevron, and that one is on the gate and drawn in 2. So those are your runners and drivers trackside now for our third race of the day, the grades 1 and 2 pace. So runners are about to score up. So on the gate, drawn in 1 is Magic Touch, drawn in 2 Big Shock, drawn in 3 Gemma's Music, drawn in 4 On Top 24.6. And then off a 10-yard trail, drawn in 1 Howard's Gigolo, drawn in 2 Glenarn Boy, drawn in 3 Saunders Fearless, and drawn in 4 Three's a Crowd.
No.
So runners scoring up, and they're about to come down the home straight then for this, the third of the day. Coming forward. That's it, they're off and racing. First turn coming up with On Top 24.6 up towards the outside. One of the first ones to move on to Big Shock in second as they hurtle around the first turn. Gemma's Music is close up racing in third. So out towards the far side, Glenarn Boy getting a little closer up to the outer now, goes into third. They go into second shortly as well. A few lengths away then to Magic Touch. Andrew Cairns taking a real hold on that one in the early stages. Working back through the field then to see Howard's Gigolo, and they're being followed a further 1.5 back by Saunders Fearless, and Three's a Crowd is spying the field. Heading on now towards the turn left-handed out of the back straight. And the field being towed along here by On Top 24.6 and Chris Nichol by a couple of lengths. Over in second position is Glenarn Boy, and then Big Shock in third. Fourth is currently held as they come around the home turn on the first occasion by Gemma's Music, and they've kicked right away from the others now. Almost 3 races here, a group of 4 up front, then a group of 3, and a solo at the back of the field. Three's a Crowd who can't go the pace. A circuit left to go, On Top 24.6, let the pacers past our faces, shows by a couple. Over in second position is Glenarn Boy. Then up towards the outside in third, that is Gemma's Music, followed by Big Shock, who's pugged away on the pegs. A few lengths away then to up the inside, Howard's Gigolo, and they're being followed further back in the running order by Magic Touch, and then against the inside Saunders Fearless, and Three's a Crowd is trying to get going at the back. But it is On Top 24-6 who takes them onto the final quarter of a mile by a couple of lengths. Over in second position is Glenarn Boy, then Big Shock up the inside of Gemma's Music. Absolutely flying is Saunders Fearless up towards the outside, is going to circumnavigate the field as they head around the turn, but On Top 24-6 still leads them as they head now for the last furlong. In second, Glenarn Boy, still finishing then Saunders Fearless under Rocker Ledler, who was in sparkling form at Fosslas last weekend, had 4 winners. Will he get his first here at the afternoon at York? He missed out narrowly in the last race, but he's coming up sides now with On Top 24-6. On Top 24-6, hard driven up the inside. Near side is Saunders Fearless on the bob. Very, very close between them. The inside On Top 24-6, the outside Saunders Fearless. That's one for the judge again. They pulled a long way ahead of Big Shock, and a close run thing for fourth as well.
The stewards have confirmed the result for race number 3. First was number 8, Saunders Fearless. Second, number 1, On Top 24-6. Third, number 4, Big Shock. And the fourth horse was number 5, Glenarn Boy. Time of the winning horse, 2 minutes 3.2. The second, 2 minutes 3.2. The third, 2 minutes 4.8. The distances, a short head and 6 lengths. That's a short head and 6 lengths. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the winning driver, Rocker Ledler, aboard Saunders Fearless. Could drivers please start making their way out for race number 4?